U.S. deploys B-2 bombers and F-35s to Middle East amid Israel-Iran tensions. According to Reuters, the United States began deploying dozens of advanced fighter jets, including F-35 Lightning II, F-22 Raptors, and F-16 Falcons, to key military bases in the Middle East on June 17, 2025. This move comes as tensions between Israel and Iran escalate rapidly. Meanwhile, Politico reported that the U.S. also mobilized B-2 Spirit stealth bombers to Guam, preparing for possible long-range strikes with bunker-busting bombs. On June 13th, Israel launched a surprise air campaign known as Operation Rising Lion, targeting Iranian nuclear facilities in Natanz and Fordo. According to Reuters, over 200 Israeli aircraft participated in the raids, including F-35 Adir fighters modified for long-range strike. Iran retaliated by launching more than 150 ballistic missiles and drones toward Israeli territory. This triggered an international alarm, and the United States began to move. Reuters confirms that the U.S. deployed a mix of F-35s, F-22s, and F-16s to strategic locations in the CENTCOM region. The aircraft took off from RAF Lakenheath in the UK and Langley Air Force Base in Virginia. The aviationist reported that the deployment was conducted under Coronet East operations, supported by over 20 aerial refueling tankers, including KC-35s and KC-46s. This is not a drill. It's a visible show of force and a direct signal of military readiness. The U.S. Department of Defense described this as a defensive posture to protect American forces in the region and to deter further aggression from Iran or its regional proxies. Politico revealed that B-2 bombers were flown to Andersen Air Force Base in Guam, loaded with GBU-57 bunker buster bombs, each weighing 30,000 pounds. These are the only munitions in the U.S. arsenal capable of penetrating Iran's heavily fortified nuclear sites. Although no strike orders have been issued, the presence of these aircraft signals that Washington is not ruling out a kinetic option if Iran crosses a red line. The New York Post also reported on Israel's second wave of airstrikes within just 8 days, putting further pressure on Washington to respond. In addition to air power, Politico and Reuters confirmed that U.S. forces began relocating from high-risk bases such as Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar. Diplomatic staff were reportedly evacuated from embassies in Tel Aviv and Doha. The U.S. also reinforced its naval presence, including carrier strike groups, Aegis destroyers, and missile defense systems in the Red Sea and Persian Gulf. This full-spectrum readiness reflects what U.S. defense officials call force protection at the highest level. The F-35 Lightning II is more than a fighter. It's a stealth platform, an intelligence-gathering system, and a symbol of American air dominance. With radar-evading tech, long-range strike capability, and unmatched situational awareness, the F-35 can enter denied airspace, strike precision targets, and disappear before enemy radar even reacts. 12 F-35s from RAF Lakenheath have now joined U.S. forces across the Middle East, forming a lethal air umbrella alongside F-22s and F-16s. These aircraft are designed for both offense and defense, capable of intercepting drones, missiles, and even hostile bombers. According to Reuters, Israeli officials have been pressing the United States to take immediate action. One Israeli defense source reportedly said, "We're not waiting 2 weeks. We'll act with or without them." Inside the U.S., the response is more divided. Politico notes a split in Washington. Some lawmakers, like Senator Lindsey Graham, are calling for direct support of Israeli strikes. Others, including Vice President J.D. Vance, are urging caution to avoid escalation. President Trump, meanwhile, has issued a 2-week deadline to evaluate all military options, though the clock is ticking and Tehran is watching. With stealth bombers in Guam, refueling tankers in the sky, and F-35s on the ground in the Middle East, America is mobilizing. This is not just about military power. It's about sending a message that the U.S. stands by its allies and is ready to act if necessary. As tensions rise and the Middle East teeters on the edge of a wider conflict, one thing is clear: the skies are crowded, the stakes are high, and the countdown has begun.